Good evening, everyone. This is Jim from Marketing Beef According to Jim. And thank you for coming back to podcast number 12. Can't believe it's gone this fast. And I like this podcast. This one, we're going to be thinking outside the box a little bit. You're going to think this is really cheesy, but there's some really cool ideas that you might not have thought of and might actually generate some brain activity and think of something creative. So let's go through this. Not going to be a long podcast. These are some cool things. This whole podcast is about reminding you people, reminding you producers, our goal, my goal in this whole thing I'm doing is to create long-term customers, no matter how we got to do it. And we want to make money at it. I want to go into my mailbox every single day and open it up, and I want to have a check in there. I don't care how much it is. I want to see a check. I need long-term customers. So sit back and relax, listen to some of this stuff, get a notebook out. You may think some of this stuff is pretty cheesy, and I believe me, it is cheesy, but it works. And you might find it pretty cool actually. You might learn something here. So enjoy it. Let's get started. Okay, first of all, long-term customers. I don't want to sell somebody one time and be done with them. I want to sell somebody and I want them part of my farm, part of my ranch, part of my operation for life. Yes, that's a big goal, but why not? If you're producing quality in everything you do, there's no reason for them to go anywhere else. If you're not an asshole, you're great with people, you're approachable, and you got their best interests at heart, you're going to have a customer for life, and it's going to be a lot of fun. You will have a lot of fun in your business. So first thing you need to do is, this is going to sound really stupid, but go on Google and buy a Polaroid camera. Remember the old Polaroids? You'd go chink, and that picture comes out the bottom. Buy one of those. Powerful stuff. First of all, it's going to get a great, you're going to have a great reason to talk to somebody. It's going to be a conversation piece because no one hasn't seen one in a while. And I've seen a lot of these now are pink and turquoise and all kinds of different colors. So buy one. They're not very expensive, and buy the film with it. Okay. When you get a customer, take a picture of them with that Polaroid. Chink. Wave it in the air. Maybe some of you younger guys don't know what I'm talking about, but Google it. Polaroid camera with film. Okay. Show it to them. Get a book. Get a notebook, a big notebook, laminate it, okay? Fill out the sheet, first of all. Before you laminate, fill out the sheet. Name, address, phone number, email, the date they bought, what did they buy. You can put in a laminated cover, and that's probably a little better thing to do. You can laminate the picture, but you're going to pull this out quite a bit. So put it in a laminated cover so you can pull it in and out. And you're going to put all that in there. And you're going to put it in there, and you're going to have different folders in there and different sections. It's like January, February, March, all the way through December, and put that in the next time slot that you think these folks are going to be ready to buy something again. They just bought beef from you. Is it going to be 3 months? So today is September, so put it in December. So you got to call these people. They're probably going to be ready. But if you're going to sell them pumpkins, you want to put it in October. If you want to sell them turkeys, you want to put it in a different date. If you want to sell them something else you're doing on your farm, put it in that time slot that you got to pick up the phone and call these people. Turkeys, you may want to sell those in May to get all your money or your deposits ahead of time, so you get them all pre-sold. And by the time they're raised, November comes around, they got them and they're already pre-sold. So you might want to start calling people in May for turkeys. Another product. So I'm trying to get to is put these in a slot, but keep a picture in there so you can remember what these folks look like. Plus, the more you look at it every day, you thumb through this thing. When you see these people on the street or in a grocery store or in a movie theater, you're going to remember them. And you're going to say, "Hey, Bill, how you doing?" "Well, how do you remember my name?" "Well, it's me, Jim, from Marketing Beef According to Jim." "Oh, you remember me?" "Well, of course I do." Why wouldn't I? Of course I remember, because I see your picture every day in my Polaroid. And there's little notes down there. Maybe he loves softball. Maybe he loves bowling. Maybe he loves the Chicago Cubs. And I'm going to remember, hey, how are the Cubs doing? He's gonna think that's pretty cool that you remember little things like that. Or if they're coming out to the farm, you want to see what their picture is before they come out, and you want to remember when they show up, so you can welcome them. "Hey, Bill, how you doing? Good to see you. How's the Cubs doing?" You just remembered it that minute before they showed up, but you got a reference to go to, and you got to remember what they bought. and you keep writing down what they bought. You're gonna see a path, or you're gonna see some kind of a history, and you're gonna see a path of how things are going, how they buy, what their buying experiences, and what their future buying habits are going to be. So get a notebook, laminated sheets, even buy a laminator if you have to. Get a Polaroid camera. I think they're a couple $100, but you will love them. You put it on your regular camera or on your cell phone. Yes, it's free, but you like to have it printed out and put on a piece of paper so you can just thumb through and see it. And that's the reason why we want to do that. Okay, so put them in order when you expect them to buy something next for any reason, any product. Okay, and these are no particular order. Send out a monthly or every 2-month newsletter. Okay, people like this stuff. Make it a cheesy newsletter. Don't make it some hype, gloss, professional thing. Get on your computer, just type something out on a piece of regular paper, take it to a printer, have them print 100 or 200 copies, 300, whatever, how many customers you have, and mail it to them. Yes, it's going to cost a little bit in postage. You can put it on the email. Some people read it, some people don't. But for some reason, people like to get mail and open things up, and they actually read it. And it could be cheesy. It could have, any news about the farm on there, any news about cattle, any news about product. You could have secret recipes. You can ask customers, hey, do you have a secret recipe for barbecue sauce? Do you have a secret recipe for cinnamon rolls? I got a graduation coming up. Anybody got a recipe for brownies or cake? You can announcements, say, hey, our good customer Bill, he's got a daughter graduating in May. Let's welcome Haley and give her a big congratulations. Hey, we're just had our, the Johnsons just had their baby. It's a new healthy baby boy, 8 pounds, 5 ounces, announcements like that. And people dig that stuff. It's like nobody else is doing it. It's cheesy, but it works. Updates, invites, anything you want to put on this newsletter. It can just be, I always did a 2-page one, a front and back, and I typed it out. And I really did. And when I announced my kids were born, I got people coming in, giving me blankets and all kinds of gifts. It wasn't for that reason, but people read it. People read that stuff. They want to be part of it. You're including them. They want to be part of your ranch, part of your operation. The more reasons you give them to be part of it, that you're not pushing them away or forgetting about them, they're going to come to your ranch and always buy from you. Again, long-term customers. Never forget the term long-term customers. This is just a really cool way to get long-term customers. Okay. And once in a while, just take a couple of those newsletters, put them in your truck or in your car, put them on the front seat, drive by a couple places that that are customers of yours. Just drive by accident. You see them outside mowing the lawn, you see them outside playing basketball, whatever they're doing. Hey, stop by and say, hey, Bill, how you doing? Hey, just driving by, just notice, hey, here's a newsletter. Want to make sure you guys knew the Johnsons down the road just had a baby. Hey, we're having a farm tour, a barbecue next week. Here it is. Just wanted to say hi and thanks again. We're having a special on hamburger next week. You take $1 off. I mean, whatever it is, start a conversation. It works. It actually works really well. The more you stay in front of them and the more you get to know their name and people know you, there's no reason for them to go anywhere else. And while you're there, ask for referrals. Just nonchalant say, hey, Bill, do you know why I'm here? Is there anybody anybody in your family, who's next do you think might be looking for some beef? Hey, we got pumpkins coming up for Halloween. Anybody out looking for pumpkins you know of that I can maybe stop by? Can I use your name? Anybody I can call that might like a $10 off coupon for if they buy 5 pumpkins? The Johnsons over there, they got 5 kids. They love that, saving some money for pumpkins. And plus, hey, maybe I'll invite them out for a farm tour, next barbecue, have them come out, start that conversation again. Now you start picking up new customers. Now you got this guy involved, Bill. He's not going to go anywhere else. He's referring people to you. Why would he go somewhere else? Okay. So also if you see him out, take some new products with you in a cooler and just stop by or call him and say, hey, Bill, I got a new product. This isn't going to cost you anything. I just want you to try something. I'm going to give you a drop off a new product we just made. We're really happy with it. I want to get our customers' opinions before I bring it out. Can you and your wife try it, your kids? Let me know. Try it tonight or tomorrow night. I'll call you or give me a call. Just let me know what your thoughts are. Because if it's not right, I don't want to bring it out. If it's high quality and it's great stuff, I'm bringing it out and I'm going to start offering it to everybody. Can I get your opinion on that? Yeah, great. I really value your opinion, Bill. You're a great customer and I never want to lose you. And I say it to people all the time. I never want to lose you. I mean, you're not going to go anywhere after that. Bill, I don't want to lose you and your wife ever. I trust your opinion. You guys have always been honest with me. I've been honest with you. Can you try this? This is a big deal for our farm, big deal for our ranch. Give me your honest to goodness opinion, because if it's great and it's high quality like our other stuff, I'm bringing it out. If you think it's not high quality or doesn't meet our standards, I'm not bringing it out. And I do value your opinion that much. Oh, geez, they're saying great. That's awesome. I'm glad. I appreciate the trust in us. Yeah. So do that. I mean, it's so powerful, and it creates long-term customers. Okay, this next one, cheesy, awesome, incredible. It works. Listen to it all. Don't make a judgment right off the bat. Listen to it. Think about it. Let it sink in. Okay, here we go. And I mentioned this one other podcast in a real brief moment. I announced it or I mentioned it. Didn't really go into any detail. Here's a little bit more detail. Okay, start your own dog food company. You don't have to do anything different. Just start a dog food company. We call it. Mine was Blue Barn Beef, Blue Barn Dog Food, or whatever it was. Okay, whatever your product is, 100% natural, healthy dog food for the picky, health-minded dog owners. Okay, who are more loyal in this world than people that have pets? Okay, if they like you and you're selling pet products, they like you. They love their dog more. They love their pets more than they love anybody. If they find a quality place to go that offers quality things, they are not going anywhere else. Period. You have these people for life unless you mess it up somehow. Okay, sell dog food. This is scraps that your butcher can put together and make hot dogs out of it just for the dogs. It can make biscuits. It can make dog bones with the marrow still in it. Oh my God, nothing healthier in this world than a real dog bone, a real bone with marrow in it. And dogs love it. It's better than this rawhide crap you get from these stores. That's not good for a dog's stomach. This is real stuff. Real hard bone. It's got marrow in it. And check with your veterinarian before you make sure you can do this. It's not going to hurt your dog, but it's not. It's real life stuff. Okay. Make up some doggy stuff with your logos on, like little doggy sweaters or chains, collars, booties, little clothes. I know it's not that expensive if you find a supplier. If you find a supplier and you just got to put your name on it, but find a quality supplier and put your name on it. So when these people come out, and I'm going to tell you why they're going to come out here in a minute. When these people come out, there's stuff for them to buy. Oh, look at the little cute little dog outfit. Look at these, they're buying dog food. Invite them out. Say, hey, we got some really cool stuff out here for you and your pet. You probably didn't know about. Why don't you come out and take a look? And they're going to have a little display of dog paraphernalia with your name on it. And it's going to be some cool stuff. It doesn't cost that much. It takes a little bit of time to get it all set, but it doesn't cost that much. And people will do and buy anything for their pets. It's like a horse. People will spend $80,000 for a truck, and they'll spend $100,000 and $150,000 for the greatest trailer in the world for a horse. That's what they is for dogs, people and their dogs. So if they got a place to go that's out in the country that sells high quality dog food, high quality dog stuff, you got a customer for life. And they're buying your food. Why would they go anywhere else? Okay. Now, while they're there, ask them their opinions. Say, Mary Lou, I see you got your little chihuahua here. What are some things that you would like to see for your pet? What are some things? Is there a type of food, type of clothing, any type of exercise, anything you'd like to have for your pet? And write down everything they say. You'd be surprised what they might come up with. Now, the one thing that came up with in mine was, and what I heard was clinics, pet clinics. They got to know where to go for pet clinics. You can invite somebody out, a professional trainer for an afternoon. Won't cost that much. And you can even charge people to come out to go through a training class for an afternoon with their dog. You can charge them a membership. Or you just give it to them for free and you eat it. But while they're there, they're buying stuff. Okay. People are going to come out. They're going to have, if you have a good dog trainer out there on the farm, people are going to come out, especially your customers. And you give them a good, high quality presentation, the dog trainer does, and how to treat their dog, how to potty train them, how to treat or how to train a high tempered dog, how to keep them healthy. This trainer is going to endorse your product, say, yeah, this is the best food for your dog you can buy. You know, you're going to sell a lot of stuff. Okay. And you can sell memberships out to your farm for this dog, for these things, because you're going to have dog treats, food, and everything else. But what you're going to do, if you really want to do well, is just a little tiny space on your farm. And I know people are thinking, geez, I don't want to open my farm up to everybody, but this is just an idea for people that want to do it. Chain link fence, set up a little doggy exercise area that they can bring their dogs out and run them through tubes. They can run them up and over wooden ramps and through in and out of zigzag, the stuff they see on TV. There's no place to go for these people to do this. And you're going to invite them out to your farm so they can use that facility whenever they want. And you can charge them a membership. It could be, you can charge them an entry fee. You can charge them whatever. You don't even have to charge them anything, but they're going to buy stuff from you. And again, they're going to be a long-term customer. So you're making money on scrap, stuff you normally throw away. Your scrap that the butcher doesn't want, or you don't want, no one wants it, and it gets thrown away. You're making high dollars on this thing. You're making money on it. If people don't want the tongue or the heart, freeze them and sell them as dog food. In the summertime, dogs love that cold feeling on their tongue and their mouth, but they're chewing into something that's good for them. And we used to sell a whole bunch of tongue and heart and liver and stuff that was frozen. And it was really good for the dogs. And they really loved it. You can cut them in half. You can cut them in quarters and keep them. And it keeps for a long time. But it's a great snack for the dog, especially in the summertime when there's not a lot to eat that's cold for them. Feels good on their teeth. And it's good for them. Now, some people want your tongue and want your heart because you can sell it, fine. But you can make more money sell it to a pet owner, just so you know. Because if you cut them up in quarters, you can sell them for about twice as much you can sell them for if somebody just buys your tongue. That's just the way it is. So you can make a lot more money on things you just normally don't get money for, especially the bones. Have your butcher cut up all the bones, and every bone, ears, everything, freeze them, and you can make a lot of money. Okay, while their pets are there, just take that Polaroid and take pictures of the pets. And you can actually use your cell phone too, because you want to keep these pictures. So every time you got to figure out when these pets were born, and this is going to sound dumb, but you want to know the pets' birthdays. Yes, you really do. You got enough birthdays to worry about in your life besides somebody's pets. But again, we're trying to get long-term customers. If you know the pets' birthdays, you'll be the only person in this world that's going to send your customer's pet a birthday card with their picture in it. And it's going to be the owner and the pet together in a birthday card. Again, you're the only one that's ever going to do this, probably for one reason, because it's cheesy and it takes a lot of work, but it works. And people, again, it all comes back to creating long-term customers. I would rather take pictures of dogs and owners and send it to them than I would be spending my whole life trying to gain new customers every day, every year after year after year. I'm trying to retain and I'm trying to get new customers. This is the easiest way and the most fun way to retain your customers than to make a buttload of money. Period. Loyal customers, why would they go anywhere else when you have all this set up for them? They wouldn't. They're going to lose everything. Why? There's no it's ridiculous how easy this is to sell your customers all kinds of different things because they're buying them anywhere, and you're offering something which takes up no space hardly, but you're making a lot of money, and you're making a repeat customer over and over and over because, again, people and their pets. Pets are more important than their kids. I hate to say it. It's the way it is. Try to take a pet away, it ain't going to happen. So capitalize on this. Now, I'm not telling you to go out and screw them over by selling them high dollar stuff that isn't worth it. I'm telling them you offer them things they're already buying, but it's a lot better quality that coming from you than it is buying it at a store that's not very high quality. Like, so they want to come to you because you keep offering the good stuff. You offer the goods. You show them things. You've got facilities. They're going to be obligated to buy stuff from you. You're doing farm tours. You're doing barbecues. You're selling high quality beef. You're offering them pumpkins and you're offering them chicken and pork. I mean, they're offering. I just went through 30 some different products with you a couple podcasts ago. If you can't make more money doing it this way, I just need to end this because this is amazingly easy. Takes a lot of work. I'm not saying it doesn't take a lot of work. It takes a lot of work. But once you get yourself organized and get it down and you get your follow-up system, and the number one reason people don't do it is because they don't write anything down. They think they're going to memorize it in their head or they put it in a computer. You know what? The computers are great for storing stuff. But when I want to find something on a computer, it takes me forever to find it. I lose interest and go. If I can just open up a notebook and I can scroll over to September and I got 35 people in there I got to call this month. I can see the picture. I can see all the stuff instantly. Pick up the phone, call them. Next one, boom, boom, boom. I don't like computers. I mean, if anybody has ever known me, I am not a computer guy. They're great for some things, but for me personally, I got to have it right in front of me. And I got to be able to open it up, and I got to go back and forth, and I got to just kind of compare. And I like putting stuff on the wall. I like in the bathroom, in the shower. I like to put something in my bed. I like to be able to see it wherever I go in the kitchen. I see something. I got whiteboards all over my office. I got whiteboards at home that I just keep writing stuff on when I get a thought in my head, and I can see it every day. Okay, I don't go to the computer and write it down because I'll never go back to it because it's not right in front of me. And then I have to go search for it. And I got to remember passwords. I can remember what file did I put it in. I can't do that. I want to be able to look at, walk right by, take a glimpse, brushing my teeth. I look up in the mirror and there's a cue card with something very important I wanted to do today or the next week is sitting right in front of me. I got a whiteboard where I eat at home. I got all my information, my notes I want to do. I got one right behind me in my office here. Very little stuff on the computer. So you can do it the way you want. Okay, so I'm going to end the podcast. That's all I wanted to say tonight. There's some really cool ideas if you guys think about it. It does bring in customers. It does add another revenue, another source of revenue that you aren't doing right now. And you've already got the product most of the time. So it's another reason to go to your mailbox and open it up and have a check in there. Okay, that's our goal. I want a check. I want money every day. I want a check of something. I don't care how much it is. So I'm going to create every opportunity for my customers to give me a check because they're buying it somewhere else. So think in that terms, long-term customers, high quality, everything's got to be quality, and give them what they want, but make it the best and keep offering them stuff. The more you offer, longer term customers you're going to get, referrals are going to come in the door left and right. Your marketing budget is going to go way down. You're going to be spending most of your time just doing follow-up and creating things that these are reasons for people to come in. And it's going to get like that. And you're going to be like, wow, this is really cool. So you guys all have a good night. Thank you for listening. I look forward to the next podcast. Keep selling. If you have any questions, please give me a call, 319-213-4672. You can text me. You can call me. Put up the Batman signal. I don't care. I'd be glad to help you. I like to do seminars. If you guys in your community ever want a seminar done or in your group, give me a call. Other than that, I wish you the best night ever.